Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm counting the days until my retirement. 12,947 days. Halfway there. Okay, you three, squeeze in. Smile. I'm not going to take your picture. I just wanted to see you squeeze in and smile. Everybody's got their screws. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Shrunken Heads Superstore. We refuse to make a get a little head joke. No, I guess we just did.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. All right, let's make history.
Get ready, time for question 1.
First, here comes the spelunk. So, I just finished decorating my man cave. It's got everything you need. A sweet stereo system, bears, everything. It's literally a cave located 3.5 miles from my house in the woods. Which of these songs that I play loudly in my man cave best describes these stalagmites in it? Dancing on the Ceiling by Lionel Richie, Falling by Alicia Keys, On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez featuring players 1, 2, and 3? I'd say that's right, but then I'd be Lionel Richie, telling a lie. Allow me. Now, a stalagmite is a mineral deposit that rises from the floor of a cave created by dripping water. It's great. I can play music as loud as I want in my cave. Until about 11, then the bats start getting annoyed.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's one I like to call a trio of distinct musks. If the Three Musketeers bar were made out of the actual Three Musketeers, what would not be an ingredient? Lightly drizzled Athos, a light and fluffy D'Artagnan center, a creamy layer of Porthos, or a decadent outer layer of Aramis? Player 1. In the Alexandre Dumas novel, the Three Musketeers, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, are the Three Musketeers who D'Artagnan meets and befriends. Personally, I prefer Alexandre Dumas' other novel, The Count of Monte Twixo. Player 3. Player 2. One for all and all for nothing.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Say hello to stanky statues. Because that arm is up all the time, which of the Statue of Liberty's pits could probably use a little extra deodorant? Her left pit, her right pit, both pits, or neither pit? Player 3. Left isn't right. Players 1 and 2. The Statue of Liberty holds her torch aloft with her right arm. So that smell is not entirely New Jersey. I'm pretty sure she'd use secret deodorant because, as you know, it's strong enough for a man, but pH balanced for a giant copper woman. Coming up next, all Mario Brothers go to heaven, and it's a sanctimonious dis or dat. Player 3. We gotta get you back in the game. Take a run at this dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a song by Marilyn Manson or a Christian video game. If it's a Marilyn Manson song, press the X button. If it's a Christian video game, press the B button. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Pick your answers before Player 3 does, because if Player 3 gets it wrong, everyone who gets it right will split that cash. Okay, we're off. Spiritual warfare. Lamb of God. Last Day on Earth. Bible Buffet. Sunday Fun Day. The Fall of Adam. Super Noah's Ark 3D. Hallelujah! You know, Super Mario is a pretty religious game. Every time something bad happens, Mario is born again.
5 fingers.
Bucker up for. Welcome to Salzburg. If a bag of Czech mix is separated into two compartments representing the two regions of the Czech Republic, what's in the bag? Slovakian breadsticks and Polish nuts, Serbian chips and Belarusian crackers, Ukrainian cereal and Hungarian bagel chips, or Bohemian pretzels and Moravian rye chips. Player 2, sweet dreams. Players 1 and 3, no. Smart people choose this. The Czech Republic is made up of the regions of Bohemia and Moravia. This Czech mix is pretty good, but I could really go for something sweet right now. Maybe some chocolate. Oh, look! Malta milk balls. That's the end of round 1, and player 1 is ahead, but that could change mighty quick. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Okay, here it comes. This one's called Just Bend It. Imagine soccer player David Beckham gained the ability to bend light. If a movie were made about it, what might it be called? Reflect it like Beckham, refract it like Beckham, diffuse it like Beckham, or absorb it like Beckham. Player 2, that's a yellow card. Players 1 and 3, refraction is when a wave such as light bends when traveling from one medium to another, so it would be called refract it like Beckham. Personally, I don't care what he does with light as long as it shines onto that gorgeous head of his.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
May I introduce... What's my stink line? The interns were supposed to deliver some trash, but I don't... Wait, why is that closet door comically bulging like it might burst?
Looking through your trash bag. What's it say about you? Funky trash.
We have a picture of a woman with Spider-Man, a bottle of red hair dye, and a book titled How to Sound Like You're from 1950s Mississippi. Who does this trash belong to? Emma Watson, Kirsten Dunst, Lindsay Lohan, or Emma Stone? Players 1, 2, and 3? Really? Let me show you something. Emma Stone plays Gwen Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man, is naturally a blonde who dyes her hair to her trademark color red, and played a young reporter in 1960s Mississippi in The Help. I don't know what it is about this trash. It's cute and sparkly, but I feel like I could get a beer with it and just hang out.
Follow me down to the sea.
Try this on for size. Spinning the periodic turntables. What initials do rapper Clifford Harris and the atomic number 22 on the periodic table share? An L and an L, a J and a Z. Player 3, where's that screw going? Goodness, player 1, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Damn, that time just flew by. Player 3, way to work that screw. You want even more cash? Player 2. This is gonna hurt. It's so obvious. Clifford Harris is better known as the rapper T.I., and atomic number 22 is titanium, chemical symbol Ti. I had a brief career as a rapper named TMI. I had a sick flow in the bathroom due to a digestive disorder. TMI. How about you are what you think you're eating? Which food slogan would not be an example of false advertising? Blood pudding. Find it in the dessert section. Head cheese is the cheesiest. Sweet bread like your baker makes it. Or camel milk. Goodness straight from the camel's teat. Time is short. Player 1. Oh, the humanity. Player 2. Blood pudding and head cheese are actually types of sausages, and sweetbread is the thymus gland of an animal. But camel milk is simply that, milk. And their ad campaign was, got camel milk? No, seriously, do you have it? Because it's hard to find. Player 3. Next time, use your head. Or better yet, use this Shrunken Head USB stick from the Shrunken Head Superstore. Tiny heads, big savings. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations. Take a stab at Flip Service. Which organization could use the slogan, "Give us the bird"? The Jane Goodall Institute, the European Cetacean Society, the Sierra Club, or the National Audubon Society? Players 1, 2, and 3. This would have worked. The National Audubon Society is an environmental group focused on the conservation of birds. Yeah, more birds would be great. My car still has a few areas not completely covered in poop. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two... I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. En español, por favor. What's the Spanish version of this name? Good luck. Everyone's got it! Player 1, I guess a win is a win no matter how you slice it, and you sliced it pretty damn thin. So I leave you with these words.
You don't know Jack!
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage beatniks and ruffians do? Or isn't it time to hop to having the music festival that darn plays real music that mature adults and grown-up older people like all of us and you can enjoy? Then come on down to the Hutchinson Community.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I'll be signing autographs at Tom's Bikini Waxing from 8 to 9 next Tuesday. Don't take this the wrong way, but the three of you look like you belong together. Everyone's got a nice little screw. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by...
Rocks that kinda look like things. If you buy a rock and it doesn't look like a thing, we'll replace it with a different rock that sort of looks like something else.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. Hang on tight, we're in for a ride.
Get ready, time for question.
One.
To begin with, butt meet foot. Which of these action stars, if he went home and kicked the butt of everybody in his native country, would end up kicking the fewest butts? Jason Statham, Dwayne Johnson, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Players 1 and 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger is from Austria with around 8 million people, which makes for the smallest home country population to get their butts kicked. But still, if you have to make a terrible joke after each butt kick, it could take a long time. Player 3. You got caught between a rock and a hard place. But not just any rock, because you won an Abraham Lincoln rock from rocks that kind of look like things. You can kind of see it in the right light. This wrong answer of the game got you $4,000. Nice job.
Oh, mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Why not try gigabyting more than you can chew? I love ordering food online. It takes out the human element totally. Once they invent delivery robots, I'll never have to talk to humans again. If the online food ordering website Grubhub only dealt with restaurants that served grubs, what food might you order from Grubhub? Barbecued beetle larva? Worm want? Oh, player 3, who's getting the screw job? Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Grubs are beetle larvae, specifically the larvae of many species of scarab beetles, often found in lawns. And nothing makes me madder than when they mix up the orders and I get someone else's maggots. Player 3, now you're screwed.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next. I'm in a glass vase of emotion, and cheer up, it's a this or that. Player 2, you could use a lift. This one's got your name all over it. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's an ancient Greek city or an antidepressant medication. If it's an ancient Greek city, press the X button. If it's an antidepressant, press the B button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Cool, let's do it. Ambrosia, Byzantium, Cymbalta, Remeron, Edessa, Nardil, Sparta. Not bad, but that still left me in a bit of a funk. You know what I find depressing? The fact that every ancient Greek is dead. You'd think a couple of them would have made it, but no, all dead. Every single one. Here's a good one. Roadie to the max. What is, in order, a Jack Kerouac novel, a Cormac McCarthy novel, and a Willie Nelson song? The road, on the road, on the road again, on the road again, the road, on the road again, or on the road again, the road, on the road. Player 3. Player 1. Player 3. Any last words? Too late. Player 2. On the Road is a Jack Kerouac novel. The Road is a novel by Cormac McCarthy. And On the Road Again is a Willie Nelson song. Of course, none of them compare to the 2000 comedy classic Road Trip. I know this is going to be controversial, but I think that's when Tom Green really started to come into his own as an artist. Take a good look at Honey's Comb Over. If Post made a special edition of honeycomb cereal called Honey Catacomb Cereal, what might the kid in the commercial say? It's soaked in wine! Yum! Fruit-flavored horse guts! Mmm! Marshmallowy corpses! Or frosted fecal matter! Cool! Watch the time! Player 3. Holy shit. Player 1. A catacomb is an underground cemetery, so honey catacombs would be full of sugary sweet dead bodies. The most famous catacombs are located in Rome, home to another popular cereal, Corn Popes. That'll wrap up round 1. And it looks like player 2 has the lead, but for how long? Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, you got those screws sitting there. We don't want them getting rusty. Coming up, I just might be a hollaback girl. Ugh. I have Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl stuck in my head. Plus, I won't stop wearing this cheerleading outfit. It's bananas. Anyway, we all know Gwen Stefani is not Hollaback Girl. So, if Gwen Stefani were a holla bread girl, how would she shape her hair? She'd braid it, she'd put it in buns, she'd wear it straight and long, or she'd thin it out. Player 1. Player 3. Check, please. Player 2. Challah bread, which is eaten during Jewish Sabbath, is braided. If you want to make it at home, heat your oven to 375 degrees for 20 minutes, or aim a blow dryer at it for 18 hours.
Question 7. Get up and shake your funky bang.
Up next, The More You Grassy Knoll. Say the comedy show Comedy Bang Bang changed its name to reflect the Warren Commission's report on the JFK assassination. What would its new name be? Comedy Bang, Comedy Bang Bang, Comedy Bang Bang Bang, or Comedy Bang 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 Bang? Player 1. Huh? Player 2. Congratulations, not. Player 3. The Warren Commission determined that 3 shots were fired during the JFK assassination. Comedy Bang Bang airs on the channel IFC. That shares 2 letters with KFC, which shares 2 letters with JFK. JK is what interns say to me after they tell me I'm a good boss. OMG, I think I shot JFK. FML!
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's one I like to call The Internet is Mostly Cats. What professional cat are you most likely to find on the social networking site LinkedIn? A cougar copywriter, a bobcat business consultant, an ocelot operations director, or a lion lead generator? Player 3? Nuh-uh. Players 1 and 2? Sorry, no takebacks. I so wanted you to pick this one. A bobcat is a type of lynx found in North America. They actually make terrible business consultants, though. Their answer to everything is, "Meow." What kind of business advice is that? This one's called Community Chest Pains. If the property bordering Baltic Avenue and Monopoly were named after a country that bordered the Baltic Sea, what might it be called? Turkey Avenue, Thailand Place, New Zealand Railroad, or Sweden Avenue? Players 1, 2, and 3? No, but that's where I go every Thanksgiving. Watch how easy this is. Sweden is on the western shore of the Baltic Sea. And you won't believe how much IKEA furniture they can fit in those tiny Monopoly hotels. Here we have Call Me Maple. Ugh, I have a splitting headache. We can just finish the game in a nice, quiet fashion.
Hello, Danny.
Shh.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. Let's hurry up, Danny. I'm in a play tonight.
You're in a play? Congratulations. How's that going, Billy?
Good. The director is very superstitious. I'm in a play whose title is Bad Luck to Say in a Theater. Which play is it? Hamlet, The Tempest, Romeo and Juliet, or Macbeth?
Player 2, watch the time. Player 3?
2D or not 2D? A dunny.
Player 1.
Instead of saying Macbeth, superstitious actors say the Scottish play.
I hope I never get superstitious.
Me neither, knock on wood.
That's disgusting what you just did, Billy. Welcome to the attack. When you see Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. No ifs, ands, or butlers. Who's your butler? Good luck. Player 2 is our winner! I guess having two other players breathing down your neck makes you a little nervous, huh, Player 2? You barely pulled that one out. Next time you play together, just look them in the eye and tell them,
You don't know Jack!
Hello, I'm Phil Incahadsty. Are you like me or hundreds of others across the country that suffer from a debilitating fear of microphones? You don't have to go it alone. Come to the basement of St. Olaf's Church this Thursday at 5:30 for a support group unlike any other. Microphone-ophobics united, stand together! Because facing your fears is a must. Must. Which stands for Microphone-ophobics united, stand together! Get me out of here!
My name is Jaden Funk, and I want to teach you slam poetry. But talk is cheap, right? Cheap like a toy made in China by kids in sweatshops working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton. The interruption. But North Korea just dropped a nuclear bomb on us, just like I dropped a bomb. Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad, I want to be a slam poet artist. To be happy like a megastore smiley face, you have to wear a matching vest just like everybody else. Ding dong, ding dong. Welcome to heaven. The most powerful words to any true-blooded American. So talk isn't cheap, but my class is. $50 for the 8-week session at the Rosewood Adult Learning Center. Hope to see you there.
No matter who you are, you have dreams. I want to be an astronaut.
I want to be a doctor.
A dinosaur. And Angie's Ice Creamery wants to hear them. Come into any Angie's to tell us your dream, and you'll get a dreamsicle absolutely free. I want to be a teacher. Here's a free dreamsicle.
I want to be a surfer.
Here's a free dreamsicle. I want to be best friends with a horse. Here's a free dreamsicle.
Is this where we tell the dreams?
It sure is.
I'm standing naked, looking into a mirror. My face is not my own. A small fire burns beside me and I face it. A young calf slowly melts into the flames. It looks at me and speaks. This is what remembering does, it says. And then I'm in a field. It's raining. I cannot move my legs, but steadily I go forward. Through the tall grass towards a grave. I cannot read it, but I do not need to. This grave is mine. And then I wake up.
Do you want a dreamsicle?
Yes, I do. Yes, everything is pleasant now. What are all you kids looking at?
Angie's Ice Creamery. It's a dream come true.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys. Emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
So give us a call and let us help you move. Also, it's okay to forgive yourself.
Hi, I'm John Taylor, and starting today, get a free suit at John Taylor's Suit Emporium.
Wow, how do I get a free suit?
Just buy 2 suits and get a free suit upon purchase of your 3rd suit.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and in case you're near my house, the password for my wireless router is Gilmore Girls Forever. One word. Thanks for coming, you 3. Wouldn't be a party without you. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
the Banana and Hammock Store. We only sell bananas and hammocks. What?
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So let's get to it.
Get ready, time for question.
First on the docket, the captioning is now closed. I just downloaded this new app which lets you put funny captions on famous works of art. I just had Edward Munch's The Scream yell, "I farted!" Oh my god, this is the best thing ever! Here, help me with the next one. What would be an appropriate funny caption for what's going on in Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam? I like big butts and the horse you rode in on. Do my feet stink or pull my finger? Players 1 and 2. In Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam, God has his finger outstretched toward Adam, not to pull it, but presumably to give him life. But then after Adam tasted the forbidden fruit, God held up a different finger. Player 3. How do you say, no? How about crumbleweed connection? You know, my teeth are feeling pretty tender today. What's something soft I could eat for lunch? Oh, I know! A stale fortune cookie!
Cookie, fortune cookie, fortune's with cookie, fortune cookie messes.
Alright, let's take a look, see at my fortune. To the victor go the spoils. Who should get some spoils then? The author of Crime and Punishment, the author of The Count of Monte Cristo, the author of Treasure Island, or the author of The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Player 1. Ooh, ouch. Players 2 and 3. What? No. Here's what a right answer looks like. The Hunchback of Notre Dame was written by French author Victor Hugo. He's literally a victor, so he should get some spoils. Well, I'm sure when his rotting corpse hears about this, it's gonna be thrilled.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one for you. I built my house of electric razors. Which of these facial hairstyles could the three little pigs still sport even after shaving off all the hairs from their chinny chin chins? Chevrons, Van Dykes, French forks, or Balbos? Player 2? Can't do anything right, can you? Player 3? What a pity. Player 1. A Balbo, a French fork, and a Van Dyke are all types of beards or beard-mustache combos. But a chevron is just a type of mustache. So, the three little pigs could shave off all the hairs from their chinny chin chins and still sport chevrons. Unfortunately, the last electric razor the three pigs used shaved a little too close, and it got clogged with ham. Why not try I'm outer space on my phone? Say you wanted to download as many apps onto your Samsung Galaxy phone as there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. What could you do? Download about 50 million photo editing apps, download about 10 billion puzzle apps, download about 300 billion song recognition apps, or download about 30 trillion versions of Angry Birds. Player 3, hello! Players 1 and 2? Well, I've seen worse. Here's where the money is. Astronomers estimate there are somewhere around 300 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Which makes you realize that we are just specks of dust in a vast universe filled with wonder and yada yada. Oh, come on! I just need one more green candy to fill this row. 300 billion stars. Wow. You have to think that means that somewhere out there in the vastness of the universe there is Oh, I got a Snapchat! Dog poop. What was I talking about? Open wide for Medea becomes a country star, and it's time for a this or that. Player 3, why don't you take this or that since you need the most help? I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's a musician inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, or a character in the Medea series of Tyler Perry films. If it's somebody in the Country Music Hall of Fame, press the X button. If it's somebody in the Medea films, press the B button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before Player 3. If Player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Ready? Let's go. Grandpa Jones. Aunt Bam. Pastor Nelson. Big Sal. Pee-wee King. Hargus Pig Robbins. Connie B. Gay. Not bad. It was like Chris Gaines good, not Garth Brooks good. Country music and Tyler Perry Medea films. I would call both of those things guilty pleasures of mine, except for the fact that I am not ashamed. That's all we got for round 1. And player 1 is in the lead, for the time being. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And lest you forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's keep going. Next, ancient primetime television. Which TV show features the same number of people living under one roof as the number of people in Julius Caesar's political alliance before he became emperor? Three's Company, Brady Bunch, Odd Couple, or 30 Rock? Player 2, who gets the screw? Oh, you're screwed, Player 1. You got 5 seconds. Good effort. Good effort. Player 2, way to screw, baby. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 2. In ancient Roman times, a triumvirate of 3 leaders would form a coalition. Julius Caesar was part of the first triumvirate with Pompey the Great and Marcus Crassus. Oh, they had so many wacky misunderstandings, and most of them ending with someone getting brutally stabbed to death. Player 3? No.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
And on its way, Time McFlies when you're having fun. Which of these time travelers never made it back to the future? Bill and Ted in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Gil Pender in Midnight in Paris, the T-1000 in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, or Dr. Emmett Brown in Back to the Future Part 3? Players 1, 2, and 3. All these other characters eventually make it back to the future where they belong, but the T-1000 from Terminator 2 gets destroyed in the past and never returns to his own time. And I bet his mom, the T-999, was just sitting in the future waiting for him with a nice big slice of hot apple pie and everything. So tragic.
Follow me down to the sea.
Say hello to... You've been poorly served. Look, I worked in a restaurant for a while, so I know what happens back in the kitchen. What should I not order if I don't want spit all over my food? Sushi, gyros, gumbo, or hot dogs? Player 3, where's that screw going? Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Oh, man, time's up. Mighty fine screwing, Player 3. Don't stop there. Get some more cash. Player 3. Player 1.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Where's that confounded right answer? Gyros are made from meat that turns on a spit. I also try to avoid food that's ever had feces in it, but hey, a person's gotta eat. Here's a good one. A hard candy knock life. You know what I love? Flying words.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
All you need to do is get this right, and an extra $1,000 will be yours. Put these candies in order from fewest to most flavors featured in their regular product. Skittles, Starburst, Smarties. And I mean the American Smarties, not the British Smarties, not the British Smarties. Starburst, Skittles, Smarties, Smarties, Starburst, Skittles, Starburst, Smarties, Skittles, or Skittles. Players 1 and 2. Player 3. Taste the wrong bow. No, I'll get this. The regular version of these candies feature 4 flavors of Starburst, 5 for Skittles, and 6 for Smarties. And now I'm going to list my favorite flavors for all of them, from best to worst. Red, pink, red, green, purple, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, and then whatever flavors Smarties come in. May I introduce... I've got an unhealthy circumference. Which of these would be the closest thing to eating pie pieces of pie? Eating 3.142 pieces of apple pie? Eating 3.144 pieces of cherry pie? Eating 3.146 pieces... Players 1, 2, and 3? The first 5 digits of pi are 3.1415, which can be and often is rounded up to 3.142. So this would be the closest thing to eating pie pieces of pie. And to figure out the maximum amount of pie you can eat, just measure the diameter of your pie hole. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues... Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Voice tuning. Who voices these cartoon characters? Good luck. Player one with the win! You know, Player one, I could lie to you and tell you blew me away with your victory, but you look like you can take the truth, and the truth is...
You don't know Jack!
Piddle paddle.
That's right. Hey guys, what you playing?
Piddle paddle.
Piddle paddle? Can I play?
Sure, just roll the dice. And...
We are ready for start of game. Okay, we're on.
Yeah, Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step in that.
She's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to sign it. She's like, where am I supposed to sign it? On the back, next to the credits? Like a dog?
And if we could refrain from any sort of offensive language on set, that would be great. Just, we don't want to single out any groups. So again, if everyone could just refrain from any offensive slurs or language. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, General Manager of Jackbox Games. We've been hard at work coming up with new ways that you and your friends and family can play You Don't Know Jack. Don't have a lot of game controllers?
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I found this kazoo in the trash. Three players, and not one of you thought to bring me flowers. Nice. Handle those screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Peeping Todd's Pervert Supplies. Get out of the bushes and into our store. Become a member today and we'll whack off an additional 10%.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. All right, let's make history.
Get ready, time for question.
First up, birds of a feather do hip-hop dancing together. Which contestant would you not see on the talent show America's Got Talons? A singing condor, a dancing owl, a juggling falcon, or a whistling crane? Players 1, 2, and 3. Condors, owls, and falcons are all birds of prey and have talons, but a crane does not. Why do I have a feeling that Howard Stern's opinion on this show would always be supported by Robin's? Open wide for... I was lost, but now I'm drunk, and it's time to pour a dis or dat. Player 1, go ahead and take this dis or dat. See if you can increase your cash a bit. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's a book by evangelist Billy Graham or a Guinness advertising slogan. If it's Billy Graham, press the X button. If it's Guinness, press the B button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. Cool, let's do it. Out of the darkness comes light. Hope for each day. The secret of happiness. Answers to life's problems. The most natural thing in the world. Believe. How to be born again. You did not choose the path to righteousness. I had a religious experience after drinking some Guinness. Although once you've drunkenly interrupted a baptism, there aren't many churches that'll let you in after that.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next up, every quest you take. What do the police and Frodo Baggins have in common? Both fought over a ring, both have a sting, both have a love interest named Roxanne, or both are from Middle-earth. Player 2? Nuh-uh. Players 1 and 3? Sting is the lead singer of the Police and also the name of the sword Frodo carries with him. Both can also really shred a mandolin. Why not try? Do you smell what I smell? Okay, so... Oh, sorry. We've got all this garbage in here, and the smell almost made me puke on my microphone.
Looking through your trash bag, what's it say about you? Funky trash.
Okay, what do we have here? There's a lot of soft felt, and there's a pizzelle, a bizcochito, and a Florentine. Whose trash is this? Kermit the Frog's, Big Bird's, Cookie Monster's, or Elmo's? Player 1. I think you know it's coming. Players 2 and 3. I so wanted you to pick this one. These are all types of cookies from around the world. So yeah, this is Cookie Monster's trash. Throw in some used candles and a Nicholas Sparks book ruined by tears, and this isn't much different than my trash. How about, you're not the cake boss of me. If the cake boss were commissioned to bake the cake that Alice ate in Alice in Wonderland, what instructions would he have? It needs to make her bigger. It needs to shrink her. Player 3, who gets your screw? If you're gonna whip it out, you gotta stick it in faster than that, my friend. Okay, can we try this again, please? Player 2? No, but speaking of shrinking... Player 1. After Alice drinks the potion that makes her tiny, she eats the cake that makes her become huge. Can you imagine getting huge from eating cake? That Lewis Carroll had one wild imagination. That brings a close to round 1. And player 1 is in the lead. But there's more trivia to come. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And keep in mind, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Let's move on, shall we? Say hello to... Here she blows. There's so many sub shops now. Subway, Quiznos, Jimmy John's, that nice restaurant inside Target. But my personal favorite is Blimpie, because it's just fun to say. Blimpie! Blimpie! Anyway, Blimpy, if eating a Blimpy sub gave you the same kind of gas that is used to fill a modern-day blimp, what would you have? A hydrogen, a nitrogen, an argon, or a helium? Player 1, not much time left. Players 2 and 3. Yep, these days, blimps like the Goodyear blimp are just filled with helium like regular balloons. Now, imagine eating a Subway sub gave you the same kind of gas you usually smell when you're on a subway.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Let's try Wild Times in My Mouth. Which of these is not a candy bear? A gummy grizzly, a red licorice red panda, a Sour Patch sun bear, or a Peeps polar bear? Player 2, who gets the screw? Oh, you're screwed, Player 1. You got 5 seconds. What? No. Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing. Time to twist the knife. Player 2? It tastes wrong. It's so obvious. The red panda is not a bear. It's actually closer to a raccoon. Great. So I've been taking sexy photos on raccoon skin rugs? Player 3? Yeah, no, I'm afraid you're in peep trouble. Which is why you're lucky to have won this giant shrub costume with built-in binoculars from Peeping Todd's Pervert Supplies. Keep your hands where no one can see them. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a whopping $8,000. Enjoy.
Follow me down to the sea.
I call this one, you're wearing the hell out of that harpsichord. I know you can't see me right now, but I just want you to know that I'm wearing my piano key necktie today, and I have to say, I'm looking pretty damn sharp. But tell me this. If it worked like a real piano, what sharp key on my sharp-looking piano key necktie is basically the same key as a B flat? A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, or G sharp? Player 3, the time is now. Player 1. Player 2. To play an A sharp, you hit the same key as when you play a B flat. It's the black key between an A and a B. But I'd rather just play some bluegrass on my banjo underpants. Oh God, that was a terrible idea. Try this on for size. She said what? You know how people like to say that's what she said? Well, which of these is actually what a she said? Parting is such sweet sorrow, to be or not to be, my kingdom for a horse, or what light through yonder window breaks? Player 3. Players 1 and 2. It was begging to be picked. This line is delivered by Juliet in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. The rest are all said by dudes. Wow, Shakespeare quotes. That was a hard one.
That's what she said.
Get back to work! Next. Ye heavy metal music of old. Suppose you're at a geological timeline music festival, which sounds amazing. What band should immediately follow the Queens of the Stone Age? The Princes of the Bronze Age, the Kings of the Fire Age, the Princesses of the Iron Age, or the Dukes of the Quartz Age? Player 3, the clock. Player 3. The Iron Age followed the Stone Age, but not immediately. Players 1 and 2. The Stone Age was followed by the Bronze Age. The Princes of the Bronze Age isn't a very good live band. They make too many eras. Welcome to the attack. Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. No thanks for the memories. Who's having some memory problems? Good luck. Player 3 takes the win! You may have won Player 3, but I wouldn't quit my day job if I were you. In fact, I'd consider getting a second job. Maybe in sales. Yeah, that'd be perfect for you, cause...
You don't know Jack!
Hey!
Alright, it's drawful time. Just 3 players, huh? Well, the upside of not having many friends is that you'll each get to draw more times. Let's party. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something unusual, like Rumpus Room or Shark Butler. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing. I have your drawings, and I know what to do with them. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. Alright, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
Alright, who picked what? Cha-ching! Technically, I feel like we should have made the title for this one A Song of Ice and Fire, but whatever. And now, this. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. What did everybody pick? You know, for safety. And our next weird doodle. And here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
You're all wrong. Everybody's wrong. Okay, I'm sending out another round of titles for everybody to draw. Alright, all your pictures are in. Oh man, I can't wait for you to see them. Let's take a look at our next piece of art. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. Rinse and spit. Now let's take a look at this one.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
No one got that one right. Yikes. Okay, our next drawing. And here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Well, let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's do this drawing thing one last time. All right, I've got your pictures. Now it's time to share. Put in your titles now. Here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Hello, everyone. This is Drawful. Oh, great. There are just 3 of you. You'll get to do 3 drawings each, so don't screw this up. Let's get to the game. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Baby Spider-Man or Lincoln's Ghost. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send, and you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, start drawing. Go, now! Okay, let's get to the good part. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
Hurry up, type in gibberish if you have to. Alright, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
What did everybody pick? I don't know what to say about that one, so I won't say anything. Next up, type in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. And sometimes everybody gets it right. And now, this thing. Here are your choices. All right, who picked what? What a jerk! Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
Oh no, we lost all your drawings. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got them all. And this one.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks. Okay, so that happened. Let's do this one. Here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. Everybody was just way off on this one. Type in a convincing title now. Okay, here are your choices. What did everybody pick? Huh, I didn't expect everybody to get that one right. You all get to draw one more time. Look to your devices for your new titles. I have all your pictures now. These are interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, let's do this again.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks. I should probably be saving these drawings or something. Enter your titles now. Here are your choices. Here's everybody's picks. It's fancier to buy it by the tub. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. Anything you can think of.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. All right, who picked what? Hey, babies puke on us all the time. It's only fair.
Hey!
One more game of drawful. Blah, 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 blah. You know what to do with these titles on your devices. Blah, 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 blah. Just start drawing. You have 30 seconds before you lose your drawing. It seems like a long time, but it's not.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey!
Okay, all your pictures are in. Let's take a look. Type in your titles now. And here are your choices. Pick something.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. And we are done with this one.